Have you ever watched movies about the working corpse in China? Have you ever dressed like a working corpse in Halloween party? The stories of working corpse came from a folk practice in Western Hunan province. Due to many mysterious folk practices, for a very long time, Western Hunan has been a mysterious land in China. In this video, I'll take you to 2 Miao villages there, through which you'll see the beauty of this land. I'll also explain what walking corpse really is.
Hello, I'm Yan Yan. Today I'm in a Miao village named Jidou in Hunan province. It was outside the Southern Great Wall built in the Ming and Qing dynasty, so technically it was uncharted territory for the central government during these 2 dynasties. And today, let me take you to explore this land.
The staple food of Miao people is rice, so there are always paddy fields in Miao village, and they're usually terraced fields. The sunny village is in such a contrast to the working corpse stories. Several old Miao women in traditional dress are chatting.
There are about 60 households in this village. It's not a big village, but it's very lovely. Can you see the Miao grandma is watching me see what I'm doing?
Seeing me filming, this uncle asked me to wait until he hung up all the bamboo waved baskets. He wanted to show you his work. This village is actually on a cliff. Down in the valley, behind this hill, there is another Miao village. This mountainous region is where Miao people are living. Miao villages are spread in the mountains from top of the cliff to valleys. Although the scene could hardly be associated with the stories of walking corpse, Western Hunan was indeed where they happened, only that the corpse were not really walking. In old times, there were battles in this region ranging from sporadic conflicts to large-scale uprisings, which resulted in death of many. Transporting corpses in the mountains was challenging, but Chinese generally don't want to be buried away from hometown. A profession was born in such background. Corpse walker who transported corpses back to their home villages. The corpses were transported using long bamboo rods, and it's always done at night. If there is someone walking by, the corpse workers would flex the bamboo rods up and down, and the corpse would appear to be hopping in unison from a distance. Therefore, many people claimed they had seen corpses walking. Myths and legends drew up around it. But now you know what it is. Another thing Western Hunan was known for was bandits. The second trip in this video was related to that. I went with a group to a natural cave in the mountain where a famous bandit leader was hidden in 1950s. After the welcome ceremony, we're going to take this boat to the cave. The tour guide is the Miao people. He was telling us the Miao traditions as well as the stories of bandits. Singing folk song in antiphonal style is the tradition of Miao people. Each verse ends with "Yo way." If you don't know how to sing their folk song, just sing a song you know and end with "Yo way." That works. This is the cave we're going to. In 1951, a bandit leader was hidden inside. Some background of the story. The Civil War of China ended in 1949 in majority part of the country. But battles continued here in Western Hunan because tens of thousands of bandits had lingered in the mountains here for a century. In addition, a group of defeated nationalist troops fled to Western Hunan. The bandits, the defeated nationalists, and local tribal leader who refused to negotiate with the new government formed the various military forces in this region. This is a classic scene in movies about bandits in Western Hunan province. In order to test the identity of the guest, a password is required at the entrance.
The waterfall over there. So we're going to the cave in the hill.
We're entering from here. It's not one big natural cave, but rather dozens or even hundreds of caves that are connected. It's like an underground tunnel system. There are also dozens of exits spreading in different hills, and only local people know them. That's why the bandits chose to hide inside those caves, and it was almost impossible to eliminate them. I was left way behind and was the last one to get out. It was pretty challenging for me to climb up hundreds of steps in such a short time. So our next stop would be taking the boat across the lake to the Miao Village. But first, let me take a break. So now you know, inside these mountains, there are caves and there were bandits hidden. Then how would tens of thousands of bandits all got arrested or killed in the 1950s in Western Hunan? Thanks to local people who helped in the process, either by guiding the troops from the central government or giving them information about the whereabouts of the bandits. Local people are familiar with the mountains and the caves. In 1957, Western Hunan, Tujia, and the Miao Autonomous Prefecture was officially established. Tujia and the Miao are two minority ethnic people in China. As the boat parked at the dock, we arrived at a Miao Village. This is the arena where villagers gather during festivals. It's also where young men and women sing in antiphonal for seeking spouse on the third day of the third month in lunar calendar. Men stand on one side and women stand on the other side. We also visited an old house in the village. Western Hunan was one of the most underdeveloped regions in China, but now villagers live in new and more spacious houses. The trip ended in a music show about Miao people. Many mysterious elements in the show, but today Miao people and Western Hunan is no longer mysterious to most Chinese. I hope this video gives you some knowledge about this land and an idea of what to dress like in the coming Halloween party. I'm Yan Yan. I make videos about sites of interest in China and histories and stories behind them. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.